Time. Another week. ZTGD Radio. This is episode 873. I guess it's December 16th. Because we missed the show.
Oh, yeah.
2025. It's just me and Terrence. What's up?
What up? What up? Oh, and then friend of the show, because he told me, said Mr. Pyrite told me to tell everybody what's up. They ain't even here. But, you know, you here, so he said, what's up to you?
Okay, well, what's up?
There you go. All right, because, yeah, I don't know, the rest of them is doing stuff.
They always doing stuff. Like, everybody's like, I'm so busy. Like, bitch, what? It's funny, because
like that.
You mentioned friend of the show, and we'll talk about it later with the Game Awards, but another friend of the show actually had a trailer at the Game Awards. Which is crazy.
I saw that, and because I saw his post, and I reached out on there. I was like, oh, that's dope. Like that was super cool.
Yeah, he reached out. He's like, so what'd you think?
Cool too.
I was like, shit, that's your game? He's like, yeah, that's my game. I'm like, God, it's Orbitals, by the way, for the Switch 2. I was like, God damn, that looks...
I think it's exclusive, which makes me sad because I actually want to play it. Like, it actually looked like something I would mess with.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely... But, like, the art style looks like some Ghibli shit, and I was like, that looks...
It does.
That looks good. I want to play that.
Yep. It's super neat that we know one of the dudes working on that.
That's I know. Awesome. Now I can't be, you know, put that little disclaimer of, like, I know somebody who works here.
Yep.
So my commentary on this game is colored.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, but anyway. We can talk about some video games. Before we jump into the
award show this week.
The Keegs. Before we jump into the Keegs.
I like that. The Keegs.
Fucking the Keeleys, whatever, I don't know. He made award shows.
Yeah. Geoff and his friends.
And everybody's pissed off that the French RPG won Game of the Year.
Yeah, which was expected. You know, I think because we talked about that a lot.
Like,
I think we all pretty much saw that coming. Even though we were, I don't know what you were rooting for, but I know. You know
I honestly, out of everything on that list, I kind of put my hands up because I'm like, I like Expedition 33. I think it's it'll probably be on my list because it's a great game. But it's definitely not my favorite game of the year. Death Stranding, like, I don't know, that one didn't grab me as much as the first one. Was Split Fiction in the Game of the Year? I don't remember if it was or not.
I don't think it was, which is criminal because that was a fantastic game.
Now, I'm not down with Hollow Knight. I did not like Kingdom Come at all. And what Ghost of Yotei was the other one, I think, and I found Tsushima better. So... I guess the one that I would have picked won out of those.
Got you. Fair enough. So you weren't mad. You were like, yeah, that's good for them.
I was like, yeah, that's good. They made that game for like $10 million and made a whole boatload of money. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but anyway, we can talk about what we played before we jump into the Keegs. So what you got? You got anything interesting?
I'm looking now. I'm trying to. I mean, I played some more Half-Life. I'm still playing Yakuza 0. That game, and man, that game's crazy. Like
you should have known was when the intro pops up and it's got like some 80s montage shit going on.
Yes, it's like whoa, and he's like smoking a cigarette, walking down. It's like a montage of all the shit. Like I let it play for a little bit every time I boot it up, and I'm like, damn, this game, man. Like
this game don't give a fuck.
No, it's really good though. Like I dig like okay, let me back up. Like I dig all the gameplay stuff, but I can see where I guess they left some of the stuff that's kind of dated. For instance, like when you pick up unless I'm just stupid and can't find it, when you pick up a sub story when you initially grab it, they give you the text about what you might need to do or what's involved or whatever, but then that goes away. I can't find anywhere to like find out what I'm supposed to do. So once I get one, if I miss what I'm supposed to do, like I can't see anywhere where I'm supposed to go. So I'm just running around the city looking for that explanation point that like is a person that you're supposed to interact with for something.
I thought it was in the menu system under sub-stories. Like they're numbered.
Okay, I have to look. Because, see, when I went in there, it wasn't like a recap of the stuff. It was just like the name of it where you can keep track of like doing all the sub stories.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. Yeah.
I can go back in there and look. But yeah, I didn't see something that just straight up broke it down. I was like, you know what? This wasn't a PlayStation game. Yakuza 0 came out for like Xbox One and PS4,
it came out after, what was it, 5, I think, came out? And then they went back and did a prequel.
Okay.
So you could learn what happened, how, Majima met Kiryu and all that stuff.
And they have not met yet where I'm at. I just started, I want to say chapter 3 or 4. I can't remember. I think I'm chapter 4 because I think chapter 3 is where you get Majima.
Mm-hmm.
You get
with
introduced to him, which is super cool.
The club
like he's
scene.
working at the club. Yeah. And then the next chapter, like I'm still controlling. Yeah, I think I'm on 4. So I think I'm on 4.
Yeah.
So they haven't actually met yet. And I realized that he's like in a different part of, I guess, the city than where Kiryu is right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because like the street names and stuff are different. I'm noticing. So that's pretty cool. They end up like tag buddies at some point. Do you like get to like work with them together, or is it always you're controlling one or the other?
I don't remember, to be honest with you.
I got you.
Dude, that game is so long, and I've played 4 other ones since, so like I don't remember shit.
And from what I understand, they're all long.
Oh,
so,
they are.
Yeah,
they're all long, and then we're getting Kiwami 3 in I think February.
Yep.
So don't play the old, like that's the thing about that series is like you tell people to get into it now. It's like 0, Kiwami, and Kiwami 2, they're good. You can play them now. You try to play 3, 4, and 5. Oh, they're a little rough.
Oh, okay. Got you.
They were PS2 games, so yeah.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, because I think 6 just came out, and that was like the last one.
Mm-hmm, that's the end.
Okay.
That is the end of Kiryu's story, and of course he pops up in Like a Dragon. So
yeah, because he was in the Like a Dragon, the pirate one that I played, which I won't go into that. That was really, I already knew some stuff going in, but like I get that. That's kind of spoilery, but that was kind of a neat bookend that was at the end of that. So yeah, plans to be Yakuza 0. The one thing that I decided to play, because you was like, that's crazy. You as a black man ain't played South of Midnight. What the fuck is wrong with you? So I had to install it.
I didn't word it in that phrase, but Well,
that's how I heard it. He was like, I'm the only one that done beat it. I was like, damn, I feel like he was charging my blackness.
No, I was questioning everybody's gaming sense. I'm like, how is nobody else like? It's on Game Pass, and you play it, and you're like, this is fucking cool, and then you don't finish it.
I had started it, and I had meant to go back to it, but this year is just there's been so much different stuff that's come out. Something else just came out that pulled my attention, but I went back after we had talked and played it. And first of all, as much as I was on that, it was a criminal shame that Kingdom Come didn't win anything. South of Midnight more than deserved the award for music.
Yes,
my God,
yes, it does.
The music in this game is incredible.
Not taking anything away from Expedition. Expedition's soundtrack is great, but Jesus Christ, South of Midnight is the definition of why there's an award for music.
Yes, like oh my God, it is so good.
Yeah.
And then and I think we've talked about it before. Like the combat is really just kind of there.
It's
like
kind
I
of
skip
there.
all the combat encounters, which is nice that they let you do that. Like I play the boss fights because I'll do that. But yeah, I skip the normal little things because it's not great.
No, but I put it on easy and just said fuck it, and it takes me like 5 minutes to beat the encounter because the encounters they get a little more interesting when you get the enemies that you can like parry and take control of, but it's still not super deep.
Yeah, I have Crouton now, so I can take control of stuff now because I did I've played out a couple of them because when you like run into those little arenas, like it kind of shows you if there's like a new enemy. So I'll play like the first time that they introduce something new or whatever. But I really am just here for the story and stuff, and it's it's really good. It's sad, and again, not taking nothing from Expedition 33 because that is a good game as well. But man, I mean, South of Midnight,
those songs and those stories still stick with me because they're intertwined. Like the song is about the story.
Yes, I realized that with the Two-Toed Tom thing as I was jumping through, and they're singing like Two-Toed Tom. I'm like, oh my god, the songs is singing about that's incredible. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
Like in the first one when you're climbing the tree and the chorus kicks in.
Yep, and I need to go back and replay that because I don't remember that song and stuff. Like I really just kind of honed in on this one that they were like singing about the stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's dope. Like, yeah, it's very good. It is on Game Pass, so I admonish everybody to check it out if you have Game Pass. Great game. I don't know how long is it, Ken?
It's not long. It's like 8 to 10 hours, something like that.
Oh yeah, that ain't bad at all. That ain't bad. So yeah, definitely check that out because it is definitely a lot of fun. Played some more Monster Hunter Wilds, getting ready for the update that actually I think is tonight or tomorrow. The Elder Dragon is being dropped into that. So I had to get my armor spheres to power up my stuff. Which I think they showed that at the Game Awards. They showed that patch that trailer. What else? Hang on. Yeah, played some more Arc Raiders because that also is about to. Actually, they're about to do their wipe. So you can like build up your stuff and send off your raider on this expedition, which requires you to like grind and get specific items out in the field, and then you bring it back and like load it up. And what happens is when they do this wipe on the 22nd, everybody else's their inventory and levels and all that stuff is going to be reset. Well, the people that did this expedition thing, their characters will get like a little buff because they did all this stuff. So they get like some sort of like experience buff. They get a little extra stash space and some other stuff or something. I don't know how I'm going to feel about this game after they take all the stuff that I done struggled to get. Because I mean, I haven't even gotten, the kind of like the best of the best equipment because everything is RNG based on this. Or if you run across somebody that you think you can kill and you just take their stuff. But so I guess every 3 months their seasons, I guess they'll wipe everybody's reset everybody to square one to kind of make things more fair and keep it interesting for those people that literally went from level 0 to 100 and finished up everything real quick. But we'll see if I still enjoy the game after that. One game that's on Game Pass, the game about digging a hole.
I just played that right before the show.
Oh, nice. It is a game about digging a hole.
It is, but the loop's kind of addictive.
Listen, I sat there and played it up until the point where I maxed out all of my upgrade like skill stuff. And then because like once you do that, then it's just the digging and exploring and stuff. But it is very addicting because you get to start off with the little shovel, and then I'm to the point where you get a drill, and you just it clears a whole wall of stuff. And once you get so deep, there's some stuff down there. I ain't gonna spoil it.
I was gonna say it tells you at the beginning. It's like there's a house you can buy. There's treasure in the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
And I started digging. I was like, well, I'm finding stone. Like it doesn't tell you anything. So like, nope. I'm like, why do I have all this stone? So I started destroying it because I'm like, well, I've got a full inventory. I was like, I bet I could go in that room over there and put this stuff. So apparently you sell it, buy upgrades. Yeah, sell it. Yep. And like, I just kept going back and I was like, oh shit, I almost got the new battery. I almost got a new backpack. Like, let's fucking go.
And that's the loop. You go down there, you got to upgrade your jetpack. And then it gets tricky because you got to, like, when you start getting super deep in there, even if you have like a little piece of dirt that like the shovel just didn't take away, like, but it should have, like, it's like a little couple pixels, and like you land on it, it'll count as you landing on something solid. It'll take like health and shit. So you got to make sure you really like clear the whole way when you get ready to start, going up and down when you get super deep in there. But it's it is a very addictive little loop of a game, and I think it's only like $5 or something like that too, which is
yeah,
crazy.
I don't know. It was on Game Pass, so I just checked it out.
Same. I mean, that's how. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I definitely am enjoying that. Played some more Everspace 2 because I felt like a space shooter, and then I downloaded a demo. I didn't even. Xbox has jacked up their demo thing. It used to be where it would automatically put all the new ones up top, and now it's everything is all like randomized and together. And like I just sat and scrolled through the whole thing and found some stuff that is coming out that I hadn't even known. But there was a demo on there for that Relooted game, which is like it was from one of the African studios, I think. But the game is kind of like not like Lupin the Third, but it's like tactical strategy. Like you're stealing artifacts, apparently African artifacts from other museums, Western museums or whatever. So it's like a heist game. The gameplay they showed back, it was some, I remember which show it was. Might have been an Xbox one, but it looked kind of cool. But they have a demo up, so I downloaded that. And I feel like that's it. I'm pretty sure I've played other stuff, but I can't. I'm drawing a blank at the moment. So I'll jump in as you talk. So you can go ahead.
I really, really meant to download the Pragmata demo today, but I didn't.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's only on Steam right now, but I was going to download it and check it out so I could at least see what it was. But I didn't get a chance to do that. I did play the Terminator game, Terminator 2D, No Fate.
Oh, yeah.
Man, how'd they get all them licenses? That's what I want to know. Like, literally Robert Patrick's face and Linda Hamilton's face and all the faces. Wow. They're in the music's in the game. So, like, the title screen's playing the dun 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 dun. I'm like, whoa. I don't know where they got all the money. Apparently, it's really short. Like, that's what everybody's big complaint about it is. Like, really short. I only played through the first 2 levels. It's very basic. It is very much it feels like it would have been at home on a Super Nintendo.
Gotcha.
You literally just move left to right. You have a melee attack, you have a shot, and then you can aim the shot in the other 4 directions. And that's it. Like, there's a couple vehicle levels, I guess. But, I mean...
Is it the events of the movie? Like, is that all it is?
It takes place after the second movie because it shows her driving in the Jeep with the kid, and then he gets kidnapped, and the first level is her rescuing him.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, from what I can tell, it takes place after the second movie. But it's cool. If you like Terminator, you'll probably dig it. We talked about the digging hole. Man, I don't know what's going on at Blizzard. This season of Overwatch sucks too. Dude, I'm 9-20.
Oh my!
I can't win. I cannot win, and I don't understand what has happened to that game in the last 2 seasons. It's miserable. The new character is really annoying because everybody's using her in comp, and like, I normally get stuck with the person who can't play her against the team with somebody who can.
Yeah.
And I just get rolled over and over again. They buffed Sigma, so like he's unstoppable now. Like his attacks do so much damage. The motherfucker won't die. He's the new raid boss. Like, I don't know what's going on with that team, but their stuff is just not. It's frustrating.
I didn't think they put the new heroes in comp right away. I thought.
Yeah, they started doing that a few seasons ago. They're like, fuck it, they're just going straight in comp.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, that eats up a ban, because I want to ban them every match, because I'm like, I don't want to be against, number one, a hero I don't know how to play against yet, and number two, a hero people are picking when they don't know how to fucking play it.
Right. Yep.
So, but it's, I don't know, man. Game's kind of bad. Last 2 seasons. I didn't even max the battle pass last season. I think that was the first one.
Yeah, that is bad. I mean, for you, like, goodness.
Yeah. If I don't max the battle pass, you done fucked up somewhere. I'm just saying. I usually at least get like 2 or 3 prestiges. No. And then I've been playing a lot of Metroid. I know Anthony seems to hate it.
Yeah, he's not a big fan.
He really
has problems with it.
Excuse me. I don't know what's going on with my voice. There are some things I don't like. Like every time. Oh, there he is.
Speak of the devil, there he is right there.
I thought you were at the dinner party.
I am. I stepped out for a minute just to let everybody know that, Metroid Prime 4 ain't great.
See, he knew I was talking about it right now, and he just.
I had a feeling. I was trying to figure out the time frame, and I figured I'd just call in from outside.
I literally before you joined, I said Anthony hates Metroid 4.
Yes, literally, it just said that.
My fucking ears burn. Man, perfect. I don't know, man. Like, it's just one of those games where it's like, I think you nailed it, Ken, because we were talking either in the chat or like privately, I can't remember, but you said it felt unfinished. It feels like a bunch of unfinished parts kind of stapled together. And I like a game that's like that because like Final Fantasy 15 was kind of that, and that was a far better experience overall because like my biggest issue is all the complaints that were kind of out before the game dropped, they were not accurate to the problems that game has. It is not the other people that talk to you. It's the game design. Like, I don't know what happened, but the game feels off all the time. I'm just like, yeah, there's a lot of shooting in this section. There's not a lot of shooting at all. Hey, this big open world map is very empty and there's not a lot to do with it. This section is just a straight fucking line, and I'm just not sure why those decisions were made. So
yeah, like I was just getting ready to say there's some things I don't like about it, and that open world is a big part of it. Like
that open world is the most pointless open world I've seen in a long time, because you're forced to do things with it, but like Talon 4 from Metroid Prime, and I can't remember the planet from 2, were both fairly open areas as well. Obviously gated because it's a Metroid game, but this game's even more gated than that, and that's a big fucking desert to drive around in and do nothing until later because it's all gated off. So, yeah, I figured I'd just call in and surprise myself when I'm listening to this podcast later. All right, like, peace out, guys.
See you.
Bye. That's hilarious.
That was the perfect timing. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. No, but he's right. Like, driving around that desert feels so pointless at the beginning. So just the early game stuff, you finish like the first tutorial world, you get out in the main world, you go to the first dungeon, you complete it. Then it's like, oh, well, now you need to go to the volcano area. Actually, they tell you can go wherever you want. Like he said, totally not true. Because there's an item that you need at the volcano in order to get into the ice world. So gotcha. You go to the volcano world, you get that item, it immediately blocks off the volcano world, so you can't even access it. I was like, okay, and the item I picked up, it's like a level 4 engineer could install this. I was like, so I got to go back and see the dude that everybody hates. Okay. So I knew the answer, but I asked Anthony anyway. I was like, can I just fast travel back to him? Because like that's a long drive, and you got to trek all the way back through the level that you left him in to get to him. He's like, ha ha ha, no. So I get on my bike, I ride by the way, the map, think of it like Ocarina of Time. You've got the corners where the dungeons are, and in the middle is just a big open space. So the volcano one is at the far top right. The place where I had to go see him is in the bottom left. So I had to drive all the way back across the desert, which nothing was happening. There's literally nothing out there except a couple enemies and some green shards that you break that you can turn in at this place to power up your weapon. So I broke some of those on my way back, was boosting, shot a couple flying things. get back there, shoot myself back over to the level because you got to go through this cutscene to travel back there. Get inside, have to work my way back through the level. Go up and meet him. He installs the part. Then it tells me I can go to the ice world, which is on the other side of the map.
Bruh.
I kid you not. I did no progress that night. After I got there and went to the ice belt and got to the save room, I quit.
I mean, yeah. So, is there no music that plays when you're driving in that desert? Because I know there's that thing where you can buy the amiibo and it plays.
There is one tune that is like ambient that plays when you're driving through the desert. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, just an ambient tune, which I shit you not, the desert is literally barren. There's nothing out there. I ran across a big open area with some worms. There's a couple, like, wreckage sites that you come across, which I couldn't figure out. I guess I didn't have the powers to do them yet. But 90% of that desert is just empty. There's nothing there.
I wonder why I don't understand. Okay.
It does feel like the game was going to be more, but at this point, that game was announced in what, 2017? Something like that?
Yeah, it was a while.
Yeah. It's like 8 years ago it was announced, and it still comes out feeling like it's missing pieces of itself. Which is crazy.
Yeah.
The dungeons that I have done, and I swear to God, this thing is built like a Zelda game. You've got the big open world. You go to the different dungeons. The dungeons are themed. So, you got the green one, you got the ice one, you got the volcano one.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way they're structured. And you'll see stuff laying around the map. Oh, here's this thing you can't get. And it's not like in the old Metroid games where you would come across them organically and be like, oh, well, I can come back to that. There's literally like missile pods that you can see. They're like, well, you can't get this yet because you ain't got the grapple. I'm like, well, that's not really a puzzle. That's just, You can't have it yet. Like, that feels weird to me. And then, the scanning is more than lore. It is now puzzles. So, exactly like he was saying, there are parts of that game where you're walking around and you do no combat. Like, half of the ice dungeon, there was 0 combat. The second half of that was, all combat. And, I walk around with the visor on at all times because I'm like, well, did I miss something that I needed to scan, to open this door, to do this, to do that? I'm just like, oh, my God. Your design decisions are so weird. And for the love of Jesus, it is the year 2025. If you're going to make a lock-on mechanic, don't make the enemies move just outside of the lock-on where the lock-on mechanic is pointless until they stop moving.
Bruh.
Yeah. You lock onto an enemy, and what's worse is, I don't know if you've used the Switch 2 Pro controller. The triggers are not designed for, fast tapping. So, when I lock onto an enemy with the left trigger and try to fire with the right trigger, I'm trying to tap fast because you can't hold it, because if you hold it, you charge your shot. So you have to tap it. Tap, 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 tap. I've gotten to the point now where I just use the A button, because you can use the A button or the trigger. So I'm like, I'll just tap the A button because I can tap that fast. And then half the time the shots are going left or right of the enemy because they're moving back and forth. I'm like, so I basically have to wait on the enemy to stop. Then I can shoot them, or I can try to just manually aim, which Metroid ain't a shooter, so
no.
That's a little harder to do. I don't know, man. It's a weird game. I like it. Anthony said it's the worst Prime. I don't think it's the worst Prime. I really don't like 3. I really, really, really don't like 3. And maybe my memory of that game is colored by the fact that it was motion controlled. And I fucking hate motion controls.
Same.
But I did not like 3. I found 2 kind of boring. I know Anthony's also not a fan of the story. I don't give a fuck. It's Samus. She's a bounty hunter. She's killing shit and solving puzzles. That's what I'm here for. It's like the people who are upset about Link's timeline. I'm like, fuck that. I don't care what story he's in. Like, I don't care what he's doing in this timeline. Just let me.
It's out here to slay Ganon, okay? That's what we doing.
That's what we doing. Like we doing some crazy shit in Zelda. I don't give a shit about the storyline of Metroid. Like, he was upset because the Metroids, and it's not a spoiler because it's in the intro. The Metroids can control people. I'm like, I don't give a fuck if the Metroids control people. Them some fucked up aliens. Who knows what they can do?
I mean, right.
Like, I'm sure he reads all the scans. Bitch, I just wait till the bar finishes and then I close the window. I don't even read that shit unless it's part of a puzzle. Like, I'm not in Nintendo games.
Lore is what you're saying.
I'm not in Nintendo games for the story. I never have been. I probably never will be.
No, I feel it.
So, like, when people tell me things, I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Like, Samus had this other suit, and it was because she was affected by Metro. I was like, oh, that's cool. It's like, you didn't play the game? Sure I did, but I didn't pay attention to that shit.
I
was like, where's that missile tank at? You know, where's the missile tank? That's all I cared about. So, I don't know. I like it. I will finish it. I feel like people are saying it's like 20, 30 hours. I feel like if they cut all the bullshit out and just made a fast travel or the open world smaller, it'd probably be like a 15-hour game.
You know, I wonder if they left that open world in there to, I don't know, maybe showcase the power of the Switch 2 or something. But then the fact that it's so empty kind of, like, what's the point? Like,
the power of the Switch 2 you see when you're playing it, because it's fucking beautiful. The game
looks like it in the videos.
Yeah, the game is beautiful. Like, when you get into the worlds and, like, you see the environments and, like, the vistas and stuff, it's a pretty-ass game. And it's super sharp on the Switch 2. Like, I think I said it on the show where, like, when they sent me the review code, they sent me the Switch 1 version. I was playing that for, like, the first 20 minutes. I'm like, why is this so fucking blurry? It turns out I was playing the Switch 1 version.
Yeah.
But, like, as soon as I upgraded to the Switch 2, I was like, holy shit, these textures are so clean and crisp. And I'm like, damn, okay. If you want to sell a Switch 2 to somebody, show them this game between the two systems. 100%.
Got you.
Yeah, I look forward to playing some more. Anthony tells me that it drops off a cliff after the dungeon I'm in. So my expectations are low, which could be good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But we'll see how the next dungeon goes. I think I'm almost finished with the ice dungeon. I think I'm right at the end of it. Which I'm assuming I'll get the electric power. That's my guess. Either that or the ice power. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know what you get where. But basically you get all the same powers. So.
Yeah, because you're going to need it to open up some gate. Or finish some puzzle or something.
Well, I've already seen electric. There's literally, like, the hub where you go where the dude is. That's where you turn in the shards to power up your gun. There's a room there that has the three elements, ice, fire, and electricity. I could only open the fire door so far. So clearly there's an electricity power and an ice power. So.
Yep.
You know, and I see doors all the time that are like, you can't open this yet. And this time the game will tell you that. Like, if you try it too many times, it'd be like, bitch, you ain't got that power. Stop it.
Stop running into this door. It's not going to open for you.
It's like, you don't have the power for this yet. I'm like, let me make my own mistakes. But I like it. I like the game. I think it's good. I don't know if it's going to make my list, which would make me cry if Metroid finally came out and it didn't make my list. That would make me very sad.
Well, I hope you end up liking it, I guess, more than Anthony.
I don't think you can hate that game much more. I think he might hate this game worse than he hated Dread, and he really hated Dread. I didn't think Dread was great, but he really didn't like Dread. All right. Well, let's talk about what's coming out this week. Let's just call it Your Backlog Will Thank You. Because we've got Who Man's, Humble Haunted House, Scott Whiskers, The Search for the Golden Cat, Zumba, The Dragon's Marble Trial, Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora from the Ashes. Fort Solace. That's already out on other stuff, right?
I think it is. Yeah, actually it is.
So this is when it's coming to Xbox, basically. I think that Five Nights at Freddy's game is coming to Xbox this week, too.
Oh, nice.
Frog Hero DX, Outbreak, Shades of Horror, and PBA Pro Bowling 2026. Shocked there's another Outbreak, or maybe that's a collection. Who knows? Arrow 2, Black Razor Edition, Flying Aces, Legend of the Red Baron, Umurangi Generation. Okay.
What in the world?
I don't know. I don't know what half these games are. This is the week you put out a game you don't give a shit about. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate and the Rogue Prince of Persia get on the Switch 2 this week, as does Layers of Fear and System Shock, the remake. So, Switch 1 has a game called Hentai Frames, and I think that's all we need to know about the Switch 1.
Yep. Bruh.
Dude, I don't know what's going on. I don't know who's buying these games.
You know what I don't want to know? I was going to say I want to know. I don't.
Yeah, you're probably right. I don't think I want to know either. Their hands are probably a little sticky.
They gotta be.
All right. Let's do some other news before we get into the Keegs. Well, this explains why your demos are out there. The Indie Select for Xbox Demo Fest is now available. Over 30 upcoming indie games are available to play.
Oh, yep. That does explain that.
The team behind Call of Duty released a message about the future of the series. They're committed to seasonal support, but they'll no longer be doing back-to-back releases of Modern Warfare or Black Ops.
Good.
It was so funny to see people like, yeah, Arc Raiders and Battlefield killed us. Like, bitch, a Call of Duty off year is like a Battlefield success year. Just.
I mean, it really is. Like, I don't know why they was talking about it like it was something great. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, sure, it didn't do great, but best believe it still did numbers.
Yeah.
Like,
it is the first Call of Duty I didn't play in a long time simply because of the campaign being you have to play through the whole thing and there's no pause kind of bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, and I think that is the reason for this change, because a lot of people that would normally play this, I think that turned them off.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they just need to go back and figure out what makes Call of Duty fun again and stop trying to do all this extra stuff.
Yeah, I mean, give them credit. That package is packed with content. Like, there's no doubting the value of Call of Duty, but
yeah,
you're also trying to be 20 different things at once, and that takes its toll. Xbox confirmed there's a Dev Direct in January again, which will include Fable and Forza Horizon 6, but they haven't said what else is going to be in it. I bet Clockwork Revolution is going to be in that.
I want to play that. Yeah, that looked good. And I bet you're right.
I don't know what else they've got. I mean, I know they've got other things. I just don't know. I'm hoping for another Ninja Gaiden 4 level surprise. That would be sweet. PlayStation Plus Premium/Extra games include Assassin's Creed Mirage, Wolong Fallen Dynasty, Skate Story, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, Planet Coaster 2, Cat Quest 3, Lego Horizon Adventures, Paw Patrol Grand Prix, Paw Patrol World, and Soul Calibur 3 is the classic game. Yes, singular game.
Just don't understand.
Wario World is now available for Nintendo Switch Online for the GameCube, and Rayman 2: The Great Escape and Tonic Trouble are coming on Wednesday for the N64.
Nice.
Which I did play a little bit of Wario World. That's a treasure game. It's damn good.
The Wind Waker Zelda is already on there, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
There's only like 7. There's only like 7 GameCube games on there right now. It's what? F-Zero, Wario World, Wind Waker, Soul Calibur, Chibi Robo. I thought there was at least one or two more. I'm forgetting. I know Wave Race isn't on there, which pisses me. I think Paper Mario's on there.
Oh, wow.
Sunshine's not on there yet, which is weird, but it's in that 3D collection, so if you have that, you don't really need it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Kojima saying some bullshit again. OD is completely different from the typical horror game, and he doesn't even know if it'll work. That's a selling point right there.
Right, like, bruh.
John Romero's game was saved. It didn't say by who, but it's now smaller and obviously a different game, but he describes it as a shooter, which will be a new experience to people similar like Elden Ring was for Souls fans. I don't know what that means, but okay.
I was going to say, what does that mean? Like Elden Ring was for Soul fans?
I guess like a open world shooter? I don't
know. Okay.
Alright. We'll get to that in Achilles. New Clair Obscur DLC was launched when it won the Game Award. They know. They didn't know, right?
Listen. I have long since been like, man, I feel like this stuff is rigged. But maybe, I don't know. They probably were already intending to drop that, that night. It just was the cherry, that they won type thing.
I can't believe that when South of Midnight won its award, that they used their speech to announce it for the Switch 2 and the PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
Jeff didn't cut that off like he cut off, what was it, Baldur's Gate 3's announcement that it was coming to Xbox when they won?
It's because
never beating them allegations, Geoff.
He never is going to.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that was coming. R-Type Dimensions 3 was announced. It's out in May 2026. That's a big deal because I don't think that's ever come out. So I think that's why that's a big deal. But they are making a Taito Milestones 4, which I've played all 3 of them so far. This one has some interesting games on it. It's got Water Ski, Field Day, Typhoon Gal, Arkanoid, which is a classic, Bond's Adventure, Kuri Kitten, Cyvalian, Don Doko Don, Camel Try, and Ninja Kids, which some of those games are fucked up. Just gonna say that. What else we got here? Skipping around the Game Awards stuff because that's in a whole nother file. Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition dropped on Switch 2 this week. Switch 1 owners can upgrade for free. Obviously, that game is on everything else already. That was announced. The Keegs. Yeah, let's just go to the Keegs. We're at the bottom of this list anyway, and there's never much interesting on it. So we'll start off with I think this is in the order that it happened. I don't know. I tried to find something that had that, but stuff seemed a little out of whack. The Free Shepherd, which was that dog game.
Oh, yeah.
With the sci-fi elements. Okay.
Yeah, that was basically, it was okay.
Decrepit, which looked like a first-person old-school dungeon-crawling game with Souls-like combat, because of course it has Souls-like combat.
Yep.
Audio Mech, which is a neon-tinged shoot-'em-up from the creator of Audio Surf. Pragmata. We talked about that. That's coming to Switch 2 on April 24th alongside everything else, and it's got a demo out for PC, and it is also getting a console demo soon.
Yeah.
This game was the first game that I was like, holy shit, which was that Bradley the Badger.
Yes. Yeah, that did look neat.
I'd need to play this game, but it's only on PC.
Did not know that. Okay.
Yeah, they only announced it for PC. It's from Day 4 Night Studio, which I think has the guy that worked on Mario Rabbids and somebody else. I can't remember who it was. But that game, I need to play that game. Oh, the next game was Stupid Never Dies, which was the one that started off with the anime like music video.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's a third-person action zombie game set to ska music.
Yeah, that was the one that me and Anthony were watching the Game Awards, and we were like in Discord talking. And when that one was playing, like one of the guesses, we thought that was either a remake or a sequel to Lollipop Chainsaw. And we were like, what?
It has the same kind of vibes.
Yeah.
It's from a studio called GP Track 50, which is based out of Osaka. I've never heard of them.
Either. Their first thing.
We're into the main show now because I'm gonna be honest. This should have been the stinger, the one more thing, which was Star Wars: Fate of the Old Republic.
I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's from Casey Hudson, who directed Knights of the Old Republic and Mass Effect, also Anthem. And it's a new single-player game set in Star Wars' Old Republic universe.
Please be excited. I mean, I'm sure everybody is. I mean, I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
But I love how everybody was like, well, it's pretty ways off because the studio's new, and then he comes out, he's like, it's not 2030. Haha, it's fall 2029, dick. Like, come on.
You know what? That's going to be so messed up if they do something like that. But I could see that. Yeah. Because they didn't show gameplay. They showed a CGI trailer. So, I mean, and I think the studio just formed like last year or something.
Yeah,
so
it did.
They didn't be working on this that long. So,
a game this big, it's going to be a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a wait.
All right. The next reveal kicked off the Jeff is really fucking horny phrase for this year's Game Awards, which is the Divinity trailer, which was what the statue was.
Yeah.
And it's Divinity. It's not Original Sin. It's just Divinity.
That's Divinity, yeah. So, I mean, that's interesting.
People were fucking in that trailer.
They definitely were.
Fucking lizard people.
I was like, wow, okay, and people were being murdered.
Mm-hmm.
It was very, very bloody in that trailer.
That dude burning with his skin falling off?
Yeah, and the Wicker Man thing. Yeah, it was, yeah. And I saw some. I didn't read the article, but I saw IGN did an article or an interview with them, and they said the quote or whatever for it was something like they didn't do that. Have those items like the fucking and the over the top violence in there to like for shock value or whatever. Sure. They like, we were respecting the people's intelligence, which on one hand I appreciate because, I'm a grown man. I can handle seeing people fucking and tearing stuff up, and I'm not going to go act a fool. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not an impressionable youth. So I appreciate that. But on the other, come on. You know why you did all that.
Oh, you 100% did, because you had people online going, did I just see that?
Yeah, like we were like, wait, was they just?
They was just okay. they was just straight fucking. All right, okay.
On the trailer.
Yeah.
All right, well, shit.
Just going to town in the middle of a little kid watching a dude's skin burn off and pop demon zits or whatever was happening there.
Yes, and that looked her mom was smiling all excitedly at her.
She's like,
oh my
watch
God,
this is so cool. That kid's got therapy problems now.
Definitely.
I'm going to circle back.
Game, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
A while away.
But I keep hearing it's not a turn-based, right? It's like supposedly action-based.
I did not hear that. Really?
Yeah, I think I read that somewhere.
I'm even more intrigued. Okay.
Yeah, I might actually play it now.
You know what? That may be why they didn't put the original Sin tag, because this is going to be something completely different. Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to circle back to the pre-show because I've missed a couple things. I found another list, but it's just the titles. So tell me if you remember these. Tank Rat,
Believe Tank Rat is that one that me and Anthony were actually kind of excited about. It looked like you can customize your tanks. Yep, I put it up on Steam. Yep. So it's a vehicle combat game, but you can build your own tanks and stuff. But my question is, because it looked like it was just single player, so I'm curious if it has any sort of like multiplayer elements, because it looked like it was straight up just single player stuff. Like you build your tank and you're fighting AI, different stuff. But it was some pretty crazy like combos that you could do to the vehicles that they were doing in the trailer. But it looked pretty cool.
Also, one interesting note, the entire pre-show only had one Xbox and one Switch 2 game. Everything else was either PC only or PC PS5 only.
I felt like that for like the show. I was like, damn, what?
The only game in the pre-show that was for everything was Pragmata.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I guess the other two games I missed, the other three games I missed were Escape from Dukov, New Region, whatever. Guild Wars 2, Vision of Eternity, and Solasta 2. Those were the other games I missed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Solasta, because we thought that was, actually I think we thought that was the Divinity game or something, because it's the same kind of like Baldur's Gate Divinity type RPG. Okay.
Next up, we had J.J. Abrams' new game with the Left 4 Dead creator Mike Booth called For Loop, which you got all you needed when I said Left 4 Dead.
Yeah. I don't know. I may play it if it's. I don't know if it's. I doubt it's going to be on Game Pass or something. But it's
not on Xbox.
Oh, that was one of those. Okay,
it's a PlayStation first party. Joint.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah. Okay. Well,
next up was Grandma with Chicken Feet, which was Coven of the Chicken Foot. Which looked weird.
It did look weird. I probably would play it though, but it did look weird.
Well, it's the first project from a studio called Wildflower Games, and again, we're using that "here's what they worked on before" lingo. It's headed by Bruce Straley, who is the former co-director of The Last of Us and Uncharted.
Okay.
Yeah. Next up, we have the new game from Frictional, which are the Amnesia people. It's called Ontos, and it's a spiritual successor to Soma, which means immediately. I am playing that.
Yeah, I had never played Soma, and Anthony was filling me in about what
you should
that
play
is.
it. It's really fucked up.
Saying.
It's a really fucked up game. Next we got the Leon S. Kennedy trailer for Resident Evil Requiem.
I don't know the dude's name, but I know he's a YouTuber and he's one of the annoying ones. But he was on Twix talking about some. Oh my God, that doesn't even look like Leon, right? That's what did they do to him? It doesn't look anything like him. I'm like, the fuck? Yes, it does. Like, it looks like older, grizzled Leon, which is what he is at this point.
Yeah, like these characters, they've seen some shit.
Yeah, like, I mean, golly.
Oh no, these people get really rooted. We'll talk about that in the Tomb Raider section because people really got upset about that one.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh man.
Yeah, people are just. I use this word and. People get in trouble online all the time, like, well, this is this is that. Both y'all are insufferable. Both sides of you are insufferable. Like, you find joy in nothing. Literally nothing.
It's sad.
It is sad.
Bruh.
I'll get into that again in Tomb Raider. The next game came from everybody's favorite indie creator, Jay Blow. Jonathan Blow, in his Order of the Sinking Star, which is a puzzle game which will include 1,000 unique puzzles across 4 different worlds, and he is smarter than you.
Yep. And he's not afraid to tell you that. anytime,
No.
all the time. But you know what? That's
God, that guy's
I don't. Good. I guess for those people that are excited, have a good time. But yeah, it didn't look. I didn't care.
I loved Braid when it came out.
I liked Braid. Yeah, Braid. I liked Braid.
I thought that game was amazingly fun. And then like he got to talk, and I was like, I feel bad for liking your games now because you're just a giant dick. Like, I can't help it, man. When you are shitty, it does transfer over into your games. Like you're a piece of shit.
Oh, for sure. Because for the longest time, and I wasn't going to fuck with Kingdom Come, because that director, I don't even remember what the fuck he said. But when it came out, like he said some kind of shit. I can't
with
remember
people,
what it was. I need to look it up.
This is the reason I didn't review it when it came out. Because I didn't like it. And he called out people who didn't like the game online.
That's right. That's what it was. Yep.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm not going to be berated by your ass if somebody doesn't like your game. Like, people can not like your game for a lot of reasons. Kingdom Come Deliverance is a very niche thing, and people who love it really love it. But people who don't enjoy those kind of games are not going to enjoy it, and that doesn't mean they don't get it. That just means they don't enjoy the bullshit that you put in your game that they don't like.
Right.
That's just the way it is.
Yeah, I think what it is with that is it's very realistic. Yeah. So like you can't hack and slash your way through fights and stuff. Like you may die with 2 hits. Like it's a lot. Like and that's not for everybody. And it is very niche. But yeah, that is exactly what he was. He was going ham, and I was like, well, fuck him. I ain't gonna play that fucking game. Then I played it, and I was like, well, damn. The game is kind of good.
See, you done fucked
but
up
I just
now.
happen to be one of the ones that I just happen to be one of the ones that actually, like that type of stuff. Like I'm okay with the realistic. Plus, Sword and Shield is my thing. So, but yeah, that's.
I mean, there's stuff about people that I don't like, but I can't help but like the games. But it does paint some games. Like I still, I joke about it, but I still loved Braid. But like when I was playing The Witness. Like, I felt like that game was Jonathan Blow going, I'm so much smarter than you, and you can't figure this puzzle out. I'm like, that doesn't make a fun game. Mm. Like, if you make it so obtuse that, like, nobody can figure... Phil Fish was the same way. Like, people really got into Fez. And, like...
Oh, okay, I knew I remembered that name.
Yeah, and, like, when people would play it, and they're like, well, I don't get why I have to do this. He's like, you just don't understand, you're stupid. I'm like, no... Some people just don't care.
Right.
And that's on you that they don't like your game. You made what you wanted. Some people loved it. Cool. A lot of people didn't. Also cool. You can't get mad at the people who didn't like it saying they don't get it or that they're stupid. Like, that's... No.
Yeah. You were absolutely right.
Next up was Exodus. This is a game from Wizards of the Coast. Apparently, the main character is voiced by Matthew McConaughey.
Wow. Okay, I did not know that. I wanted to play. I've been following this game for a while. I didn't realize that's crazy. That's kind of awesome. But it's very Mass Effect-y. This game.
Yeah, they were going, they hit 2 back-to-back, because they also announced Dungeons & Dragons Warlock from Wizards of the Coast, which had Trisha Helfer as the main character. Like, they're spending some money.
Yep. Yeah, they definitely throwing some money at the game stuff, which is, I mean, I guess Wizards of the Coast is, serious about their gaming stuff now, which is, a good thing, because they definitely have some franchises that would make some compelling games, like, obviously, Dungeons & Dragons that they're doing with this Warlock one, but, yeah, Exodus looks good. But that's cool that they got Matthew McConaughey. I don't think he's been in a game before.
Yeah, he was.
No, he was in GTA.
Yeah, well, he was in something else too recently that I can't remember. Oh fuck! You gonna make me look this up now?
I'm already typing it because
If you search up Matthew McConaughey and start typing video game. You immediately get Matthew McConaughey video. All right. And I'm just like,
of course.
Come on, man. What are we doing? No, it says it's his first game. I thought he was in another game.
Damn, I thought he was in GTA. I guess not.
Of course, there's all kinds of articles on here that he invested his voice in AI. So there is that.
Oh.
AI, AI, AI. Next up was Control Resonant.
Yeah. I need to finish Control because I have not.
Yes, you do.
Anthony told me because like I know some stuff that's in and out of there because I really wanted it for the Alan Wake stuff. But I have all that DLC. I just haven't played it. But yeah, I was kind of confused as to why we were playing as her brother. But Anthony kind of filled me in about some stuff that happens in one of the DLCs or something, and really it all makes sense. So.
Yeah. I really want a prequel. You know what I want in Control? I want a Control game where you're out hunting the objects of power and like learning their origins. That's what I want. It's such a cool concept.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah. Yeah, that would be cool.
Next up is a game. Man, I'm sorry. I can't help but laugh at this. It's coming from Nagoshi, the guy who made Yakuza. It's called Gang of Dragon. Ryan said it. I almost said it, and I was like, "That's probably offensive." But we literally had the same joke in our head. Like a fat dragon is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is.
He even does the pose at the end that is exactly like the pose that Kiryu does in front of the Kamurocho.
Yeah. You know what though? It looked good.
It looks good.
I want to play it.
But we get like 600 Yakuzas a year. Do we need another one? We
really don't.
I don't know, man.
We really don't. And I think was it Wong? Was Wong the main character?
I don't think it's him. I know he is famous though. The guy that's in it is famous, but I don't think it's the guy from the Marvel.
I can't think of that actor's name. I couldn't think of his name, but I was like, that looks like Wong.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think it's a different actor. Next up was the Street Fighter trailer.
Listen. So I was already questioning this movie's casting. But then they showed the trailer with, and you know what? I give them credit because they are going for it. They said, Guile, fuck it. Give him that crazy blonde hair that he has in Street Fighter 2 because that's what he has. And we're going to make that work. Like, all the characters look comic book accurate, and I give them credit for that. I don't know what to expect from this movie, though.
This movie, okay, here's what irritates me about this movie. This movie is exactly what people didn't want from these movies, which was big, dumb, stupid, and accurate to the video game. Until they did that, and then people were like, why can't you make it more realistic? So then they started making video game movies more realistic, and now they're like, why don't you make it like the... You motherfuckers are never happy.
Nope. I've said that for a long time with stuff. Going back to like comic book movies when they was making The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight, whatever, his little trilogy, I was like, why can't we be comic booky? And dude was explaining to me because regular people. I was debating with somebody when I worked at the movie theater, and he was like, normal people aren't comic book fans like that, and they don't have they can't be expected to suspend that disbelief that all this different stuff has. So they have to ground it and show it how it can be realistically done and whoop whoop whoop. And I'm like, really?
But they did do it comic book accurately, and I know people are gonna give me shit for this. The Clooney movie was very comic booky.
Yeah.
It was, and people hated it.
Yeah. So then they go to the other end of the spectrum.
Yes, you can't win.
Realistic.
You can't win no matter how you do it. I remember people being pissed about the Keaton Batman. Number one, it was Keaton. Like, he's not Bruce Wayne. He's not Batman. And then the realistic, like the lore people were like, Joker didn't kill his parents. I'm like, oh my god, who cares? Who fucking cares? There's 6,000 stories about Batman in the comic books, and you're picking one. Like,
that's true too. Like, yeah, you can't make them. I will say that after seeing the trailer for the Street Fighter movie, I actually want to see it. Whereas before, when I actually just saw the casting without seeing, anybody in the costumes and stuff, I was like, there's no possible way this could be any good. Like, what? Roman Reigns is playing Akuma? What? What are we doing?
Jason Momoa is playing Blanca. Like, what?
Jason Momoa is what? But after seeing the stuff I am, and it might just be some morbid curiosity because it probably is going to be bad. Like, I think it's bad in a good way. Like, I think it's going to be like a B movie. You know what I mean? Like,
I'll probably enjoy it. That's the thing.
Yeah, like, you're going to have some fun, but, like, you ain't going to see it nominated for Best Picture or no shit like that.
No.
So,
I mean, the
as long as I'm entertained.
DC did that with their movies. Like, everybody's like, well, you got to be Marvel and be all continuity and all this shit. And, like, Suicide Squad was like, fuck it. And, like, everybody hated that movie. I was like, that was the most comic book of all of them.
It was, yeah.
Like, the Snyder movies were all like, I'm dark and brooding, and like Suicide Squad comes along and it's like, well, here's some stupid shit from the comic books, and people are like, well, this is just poor taste.
Right? No, this is the comic. I loved that. I thought the movie was great.
I liked both Suicide Squad movies. I'm that person.
Oh, really?
I did.
Okay.
I mean, okay. I like Guns much more than was it David Ayer? I think did the first one.
I think it was. Yeah.
But I didn't hate Ayer's version. I was pissed they took out the Joker Harley stuff because that stuff was cool.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I just it's not great.
It's not a great movie, but it is still very comic booky.
It is comic booky, yeah.
So like, I don't know, man. They don't know what they want. I'm convinced of that.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of comic books, the next game was Lego Batman: Legacy of the Dark Knight, which just continues to look good. We don't need anything else; just put it out.
Yep, that's where I'm at with that. So it looks like you're gonna have hella costumes and different. I did see something interesting. I guess some of the stuff that you can unlock in that game is actually locked behind buying the Lego set. For instance, the Batmobile from I want to say George Clooney's Batman is locked behind. It's like a $20 set that you can buy to unlock it in the game. The Batmobile from the Batman, and maybe they have a way for you to unlock it in the game. I don't know, but yeah, the Batmobile from the Batman was also behind a Lego set that was $20. So yeah, and then some of his outfits, there was a couple costumes I saw, but were the same way. So I don't know, if that stuff is good, but that game looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm excited about that game. If they lock a bunch of content behind Legos, I'll be pissed because that was Lego Dimensions,
sure.
And I was just like,
yep.
Ugh. All right, next controversy: Tomb Raider's back. They're making a new game, which will be out in 2027, and they're remaking the first game, which is coming out in 2026. The biggest to take away from this is that it's a follow-up to the Legend trilogy and not Tomb Raider 2015. Which is interesting.
Oh, so the new one, like the Catalyst, is a follow-up to the
Legend trilogy, the one from the 360 era. Yes.
Okay. I thought it was going to be from the new.
No, and that's why the Laura is different this time.
Yeah, that's why they changed Laura's. Okay.
People were pissed about because she looks like she did in the old games.
I mean, yeah.
I
don't understand why she looks fine. Like she looked like Laura Croft.
Yeah, that was the point of the character was, and y'all were just not even 2 years ago like Laura's so empowering even back then. Well, they made her like back then, but no, not like that.
Right, not like that though. Yeah,
yeah. Dude, I don't know what's going on with people.
I don't understand.
The same people who are complaining about her are the ones that are fucking bears and fucking Baldur's Gate.
You're right.
They're like, look how hot all these characters in Hades are. But fuck if Tomb Raider's hot. Like, what are we doing? Like, pick a lane.
Yep.
I don't know what your problem is. Number one, it's a video game character, so first, gross.
Yeah. Bruh. What in the world?
Jesus Christ. Next up was a game that looked really fucking cool, but then I saw what franchise it came from, and it makes me The Forest 3.
Oh yeah.
What is it? Is it a survival game like the first one?
I don't know. Me and Anthony were trying to figure that out because the first two I think are like those survival type games. I feel like
they are.
Probably gonna be the same way.
The first one got big because of like Twitch streamers and stuff playing it.
Yep.
But like this trailer looked fucking awesome. Like,
yeah, I didn't even think it was The Forest.
No,
it was something like.
If you played The Forest, you know that it eventually turns into what is essentially The Descent, for lack of a better word. But this one looked like some like Cthulhu shit or something going on.
Yeah. It looked interesting.
Yeah, I want to play it as long as it's not a survival game, because I don't like survival games. I'm only going to play one. That's good as Jurassic Park.
I was about to say, wait, which one? I forgot that Jurassic Park one is coming.
I mean, you throw me on an island and I got to survive? Okay. I want to, just because it's Jurassic Park, I'll play that. Dinosaurs? Okay. Like, I tried forever to like Ark, and I hate it. I hate it so bad.
Unless you have, I think you just have to like it. You know, I like something about that anyway. Because I was going to say, you got to have some people with you to play Ark, because there's some assholes.
The trailers for that game made it look so fun, and then you get the game, and it's like you're some naked dude on a beach with a rock.
Yep.
And I'm like, I don't want to play that. Like, I might get shit for this. Next up was Invincible. I think this game looks kind of bad. The more I see of it.
Yeah, it reminds me of, and this game wasn't even necessarily bad. I think it was just kind of like a B team, maybe even a C team. But did you play the Power Rangers fighting game?
I did, and I like the idea, but I could never grasp it.
Yep, that's how I exactly feel about that, and that's how I'm kind of looking at Invincible Versus. Is I get the same kind of vibes as I got from the Power Ranger game. Mm-hmm. Like even when I'm seeing them do the combat, it just looks like
a fighting game that's not made by fighting game people.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, yep.
Like there's a lot of those kind of games, which was my huge concern when what was the name of that studio? Fuck. The guys that made Strider, that made the first run of Killer Instinct.
Oh,
they got bought by Amazon.
Why can't I think of who they are?
Well, like that was my big concern when Killer Instinct was announced. It's like it's being made by a team that doesn't do fighting games. But then Killer Instinct was the bomb. Like
right, Iron Galaxy or no, Double Helix.
Double Helix, yes, because Iron Galaxy took over. Killer Instinct.
On season 3, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they took over. Yeah,
I'll play it because it's on Game Pass, but my expectations are very low for this game.
Yep, that's exactly where I'm at too. Because
And next up was Orbitals, which we talked about earlier. It's a co-op space adventure coming to the Switch 2 exclusively. It looks really cool.
It does. I'm gonna let me buy a Switch 2.
You gonna buy a Switch 2?
And win one in a contest. I mean, I probably will because
Switch 2 is that reminds me, I forgot to talk about it, but Sony sent me one of them PlayStation Portals, which is so funny because Ryan got one too.
He liked his. Have you messed with it?
Yeah, I played around with it. That screen is nice. That screen is really nice.
That's what's up.
It's weird that it's all streaming, though.
Is it like noticeable? Like, is it? Does the quality take a?
You can feel it. Like you can feel it. Like it's better than most streaming services I've played.
Mm-hmm.
But you can totally feel it. Like I played Ghost of Yotei on it, and I was like, I can feel. Like, I can feel the streaming quality. Like it's better than most streaming services I've played. Mm-hmm. But you can totally feel it. Like I played Ghost of Yotei on it, and I was like, I can feel. the lag coming from this. I was playing old school rally, and I was like, the turns aren't quite where I need them to be in the response time. And I'm streaming from my PlayStation because I don't have PlayStation Plus whatever the fuck. So I'm literally just streaming like 6 feet away from my PS5.
Yeah.
And
Dag.
it looks really good. Like, it's not artifacting like most streaming services do.
That's good. Yeah, I hate that.
But I can feel the control. Like, I can feel it. So it's nice. Like I said, that screen is really good. Next up was Diablo 4 Lord of Hatred, which is the new expansion coming in April, I believe.
Yep.
And there's 2 new classes and a new story. Is that right?
Yep. So this is supposed to like complete, I guess, what they're calling the Hatred Saga or something, whatever. So yeah, yeah. So Mephisto is up to some stuff, and I guess you're gonna, fight him in this one. And then they didn't say what the second class is, the new one, because the Paladin is the one that they announced. The stuff online, because they showed like a silhouette, people think that it's a oh god, what was that one from 3? Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor.
Witch Doctor? Okay.
Yeah. I
don't
know. Honestly,
it. I reinstalled Diablo 4 to try to go through the story because I haven't played it in like 6 months, maybe.
Mm.
So I'm gonna try because I really want to play the story because those cutscenes get me like psyched to play the story.
Oh man, they're good too.
Yeah. But like every time I've jumped into that game, its online only shit is really off-putting to me. So
yeah, and it's because you'll definitely see a lot of that because especially when you're in the towns, you'll see other people. Like you don't have to interact with them, but it definitely feels kind of like MMO-ish kind of thing. Some of the later dungeons, you can group up because you'll need some help with some of them because they're a little hard. Well, actually, I think they changed the capstone thing, so that might not even be a worry now. But yeah, you definitely should play through it if you're a vet because the cutscenes are good, and I liked the story. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for this new one. But I hope what I was going to say is the second class is not something we've seen before because they have 2 classes that have never been in the mainstream Diablo games that are in that Diablo Immortal. One is I think it's a Blood Knight, and the other is shit, I can't remember the name of the class, but they control like water. So I hope it's some variation, or if just straight up one of those classes that they have in there because they're kind of cool. So they should bring them over to the mainline games.
Did that class from the unofficial Diablo 1 expansion ever make it into another game? I can't remember. Was it the monk?
Yeah, and I think it did. I think it was in 3.
Was it in 3? Okay.
I think so.
I played almost exclusively Demon Hunter in 3.
Yep. Yeah, because I think I played a monk in 3.
I played the shit out of 3. That was what was the most disappointing thing for me is like I beat 3 like 6 times. And I still haven't finished 4.
Did you play the expansion on 3?
Yes. Love Diablo 3. That game was
Diablo 3 was good.
Fucking great. Next up was Marvel Rivals showing Deadpool. Probably exciting for you.
Yep. And then I guess they showed the other one because they do
two heroes at a time, right? For like the villains. Yeah.
So the first one, I guess Deadpool's going to be in January, and then in February it'll be because they showed her at the end that was Elsa Bloodstone, who I guess is hunting him.
Is it like getting saturated yet with like crossover powers? I feel like it has to be at this point because they've got so many heroes. Like Overwatch is at that point, and Rivals already has as many heroes as.
Yeah, I feel like so, and I'll be honest, like I definitely am not playing as much as I was, the first couple of seasons. My kids and stuff still, like my son is a grandmaster or something in competitive, like he done the absolute most. I went on there to play some competitive, me and my wife. Oh man, we just got our face stomped in, and I was like, man, fuck this. I don't know what these kids is on. Like, ain't nobody doing what they should. Nobody wants to. It's kind of like what you're talking about in Overwatch. everybody want to be the hero instead of just playing a position. Sometimes, nigga, we need a healer. Like, we don't need somebody that gets 37 kills. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need that all the time.
That's why Overwatch went to the role queue, and like it helps a little, but there are definitely still like enough healer characters that have DPS enough that sometimes the healers just don't even bother healing.
Well, see, and that's the trouble that they're having here, because like Gambit is a healer, but Gambit can also be a DPS, and he's new, and so everybody plays him, so you end up with really one healer on your team, and it's just very frustrating. But the power saturation thing, yes, there are a lot that have similar stuff. Like right now, I don't, for the life of me, can't imagine what they could give Deadpool that would differentiate from what like Punisher.
I was going to say he'd be very similar to Punisher, right? Where he's got a gun.
Yeah. Yep. He'll have like a melee thing. Like Hawkeye has an attack with a sword that pushes you back. So like, I mean, again, all the stuff that they could possibly give Deadpool, somebody else already has. So I guess we'll see. But yeah, we definitely reaching that point.
Like, that's why, like, I feel like Overwatch has got to do something, and they did with this new hero. It's the first melee DPS hero, which, if you think about a 10-year-old game, that's kind of fucking crazy to think about, right?
That I didn't realize that. Yeah. Because even that one I played that you hate, Paladins, had a melee DPS hero.
Overwatch had Doomfist, and then he got moved to a tank, so he was no longer a melee DPS.
I didn't even think about that. That's crazy.
Yeah, we finally have a melee DPS that's actually a DPS now. 10 years it took them. Boy, speaking of villains, we got the villain reveal for 007 First Light.
Okay, so listen, because me and Anthony were talking about this, and I actually think that's kind of cool. They got Lenny Kravitz to be the villain.
It's like, cool that he's in it, but come on, a villain,
right? And I kind of hope that he's singing like the theme song for this movie. I don't know if he is, but maybe he is. I don't know. But that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, when you think of Lenny Kravitz, you definitely don't think of a villain.
No. Like, what are we
Homie
doing?
Is all peace, love, and soul. Like, how the fuck?
How's he a bad guy? Like, certain people can play a bad guy. I can't see Lenny Kravitz playing a bad guy. I can't.
Yeah, it'd be like Tom Cruise, or not Tom Cruise. Excuse me, Tom Hanks playing
a villain,
fucking villain, like killing children or some shit. Like, what?
Tom Cruise or Tom, I did it too. Tom Hanks pops out. He's like, "Life's like a box of chocolates. Never know who's gonna get fucking stabbed."
Like, oh my god.
Forrest Gump done went fucking crazy.
But yeah, that kind of cracked me up when they showed Lenny Kravitz as the bad guy.
Like here's the villain.
I'm play that game.
The big reveal comes out. I wanna get away. Come on, man.
Anthony made that joke about flying away.
Yeah, he's gonna fly away.
Oh man. Yeah, that was something.
Oh, all right. Next up was Lords of the Fallen 2. I'm so confused. I thought this game was already out.
No. See, that was the reboot of
the Lords of the Fallen.
Of the Lords of the Fallen, I think it was.
Two Fallen, two Lords. What are we doing? What's happening?
These games is so like whatever.
Did you see the tweet today from the developer?
Oh, I didn't.
He said the ladies in his game are going to have revealing outfits.
Oh my god!
I'm like, well, at least you know your audience,
right? You gonna put that on the box?
Probably. I mean, he tweeted it.
Revealing outfits. Oh man.
Okay. Got the boob armor going on. Next up was Soros. I liked Returnal.
Oh, Returnal, yeah.
I don't know that I wanted more Returnal.
Gotcha.
I have to... Returnal is one of the few rogue games that I actually enjoyed. I never beat it because I sucked at it, but
Well, you admitted that. That's good.
I mean, that's just me. Like, I feel like I can be honest about that. Like, I really enjoyed it. But after a while, it did start to wear on me of like, well, I'm progressing this really interesting story, but we got to start over. Like that, I don't know, that still kind of irritates me. Like, I'm a progression kind of guy. I like to feel like I'm making progress. But Returnal is a very good game. Like, if you look at it as like a shmup, which I love, and it's like, well, how far can you get? But then you added an interesting story into that, and it's like, well, it's like watching a movie and then rewinding it and watching it again until you feel like you can get a little further in the movie. I don't know. It doesn't set with me. I don't know if I walked away during this next one, but this next one was No Law, which is the latest from Neon Giant, the guys who made The Ascent.
Yeah, it looked really cool. It's
first person from the screenshot.
Shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. It was a first person shooter. I don't know. It looked cool. Like I'm going to play it, but I feel like they're going to get a lot of Cyberpunk comparisons. But I mean, their first game was.
I like The Ascent. That was a fun game.
I did too. Yeah, I thought it was good.
So I'll play anything that they're putting out, but I for some reason just do not remember seeing this game. I do remember seeing the announcement that the next Hitman target is Mila Jovovich.
Yep.
Why?
Yep. I don't know. I said she was like Patient Zero or something like that. So I don't know if that's a
Resident Evil crossover
something they got going on over there. And it could be too. Because I played the one that was before this one, which was the Slim Shady one, which that one was cool. But yeah, good old Mila Jovovich.
Hitman. It's getting a little funky with its targets here.
Definitely are. Yeah.
Next up was Total War Warhammer 40K.
Yep. Super excited about that. More so because I was like, oh man, that's going to come to PC. I'm probably not going to get to play it. But then I saw it's coming to Xbox, baby. We in there.
It's got super pumped on that. David Harbour in it, I guess.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, good for him. I don't give a fuck. Good for
good what for did the David Harbour ever do to you?
Thing. Right. Well, nothing really. I don't know. He's not the draw. Like I could care less that he's in it. Like shit, I'm just happy that they're doing it and that it's coming to console.
Oh, it's hilarious. New Ace Combat.
That was a shock. Yeah, when that came on, I told Anthony, I was like, I think this is Ace Combat, yo. And then it started playing. We was like, yep, that's what this is. So yeah, it's been a while since 7.
I mean, it's been a long time, and I never hear anybody talk about Ace Combat, so I don't know why it's back.
See, and I feel like that's another one of those games that we be talking about that, people play and they just don't be talking about it. Cause,
I mean, you should talk about it, because I don't know if you have played them. They got some fucked up stories.
They do. Yes. I didn't play 7, but I have played, I don't know if I played 1 through, or 7, excuse me. I didn't play 6. I don't know, or 7. Yeah, 7 was fine. I don't know if I've played like 1 through 6, like which ones, but I know I have played and completed quite a few Ace Combat games over the years. And yes, their stories.
I mean, they're wild. They're like, I promise you, if AI existed back then, that's what I would think they are.
No, you're not wrong.
Because they are fucked up. Like, there's a cutscene where the little girl gets on the bus, and she's like, tell the king I said hello. Okay, be sure not to fall into the pit trap. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, like,
Are you hot? Did you give your child mushrooms? Like, what is going on? Anyway.
Listen, so it's one of those that I just skip. I'm just here for the airplane, the jet action. I gloss over the story.
I mean, I used to love playing, like, Air Combat on the original PlayStation, Ace Combat 2, like, even up through 4 on the PS2. I was like, these are great. And then, like, 5, 6, 7, now 8, I'm like, okay, sure. It's kind of like racing games, like, how much better can you make a plane look? I don't know.
Gotcha. Yeah. No, you're right.
I mean, I almost start to feel that way about Forza games. I'm like, this is fun, but like I have done this a lot before.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A racer that is coming back that we have not seen in a while though is the Star Wars Galactic Racer. Look like you're gonna be doing some pod racing.
Yeah, Anthony was hyped about this too.
I love the first one, but this is not that team. I get that, but
I'm interested for sure because it looked like it was more than just pod racing. There was like other kinds of like racers, ships or speeders, whatever down there. So I'm intrigued. I definitely will mess with it.
I'll play it. I wonder if Baby Anakin's in it.
Oh man, he gotta be. He gotta have an unlockable. Because that was like, I think I played that game on, because I feel like Pod Racer came out on the N64.
N64 was the first version, and they made a sequel on PlayStation 2.
Okay. I didn't play it till Dreamcast. I played it on,
yeah.
I don't know what version that was, but that's where
it's the first. It's the one that was on N64. It's the same game.
Okay.
And you can get it now on modern platforms.
I think I have it, actually.
I know sure I do. My ass was there day one. Fucking this is Pod Racing. I'll tell you that. Next up, we got the release date trailer for Phantom Blade Zero, which is September 9th, which I didn't say anything in the chat, but I was cracking up because I was like, if this is a Souls game, I'm not playing it. And everybody's like, looks more Wukong to me. I'm like, you say potato, I say potato.
I mean, right, because Wukong is a kind
of Soulsy. Yeah, you die, you lose your shit, you fight a lot of bosses. Like, explain to me the difference where I'm not rolling my eyes at you.
Right. Yeah. No. It definitely is. This the one that had the Sony money had it for a year.
Sony has it exclusive on it up front. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I know it was one of them. They were reporting on.
Yes, that's how they roll. All right, we're getting to the end. This was the big reveal, right? The final one? No, but it should have been. Mega Man Dual Overdrive was revealed by Capcom out in 2027.
A lot of stuff at this show was out in 2027.
Yes.
Which Dad was like, God dang it. Lord, when you saw 2026, you was like, woo! Yes! We'll be playing next year. Cool.
You ain't playing Mega Man next year.
No.
Although Mega Man 11 got an update, and I haven't booted it up since. I'm wondering what that update was. That game hasn't been updated in like 6 years.
What the heck?
I'm telling you, it's probably just an advertisement for Overdrive. I bet you.
That's funny, and that probably is exactly what it is.
And you boot it up, it's like pre-order Mega Man Dual Overdrive, which
that
makes me a little nervous that they call it Dual Overdrive and not 12.
Yeah, I was wondering that too, because that one, what was that one? It was on mobile, and then they did it like.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. They put it on Steam and took off the pay-to-play stuff.
Yep, and it had a like a name like this. I can't remember what it was. So yeah, I'm wondering what they.
Well, here's the only thing that keeps my hopes up is they're running a contest for a robot master creation. So somebody can create a robot and it'll be in the game, which means there's master robots.
Yeah.
Which is a Mega Man theme. But why not 12? Does Capcom really feel like they need to reboot fucking Mega Man? That game is 40 years old. And you ain't rebooted it yet. God. Yeah, right. Did I just blow your mind?
That. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's 40 years old. That. It's 40 years old.
Wow. Okay, well. Yeah.
It was one of my first NES games.
But they won't.
I'm an old man.
Yes, it's okay.
I like Mega Man a lot. No, the real final game was High Guard. And it's a new first-person shooter from a team of former Apex. Here we go with the name dropping again. Form of Apex Legends developers called Wild Light Entertainment. And it is coming out in just over a month. Because they made it in secret.
So, my problem with and I guess it's not even necessarily a problem, but like, actually it is a problem. And it's been the problem with G-Hoff for many years. The way he fucking announces things is just, I want to say disingenuous, but that may not even be the word. But like, I swear he uses words or he phrases it so that it sounds a certain way. Because the way he announced it, it made it seem like this game was coming from Respawn, not from random niggas who used to work at Respawn.
Yeah.
Like, so people thought that this was going to be like Titanfall 3 or something like that, and that's not the case at all. This is, ex-employees who form their own studios building something. And then, is it a hero shooter? Is it an extraction shooter? Is it just...
It looks like a hero shooter.
Like, what are we doing?
It looks like a hero shooter.
But I feel like it also talked about, like, you had to, like, take stuff out, like some sort of extraction shooter elements or something in there, too. And I'm like, well, I don't know. So, like I said, I'm a reserve judgment.
I think it's funny. I think it's funny because, like, extraction shooter, now people get it confused with, I don't know, capture the flag. Like, you have to get something and get it out. Isn't that what capture the flag was?
That is, yeah. Yeah.
You know what it reminded me of? And not the art style. It reminded me of Paladins because they're riding horses.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I got that vibe immediately. Like when they jumped off the thing and the horse appeared, I was like, oh, Paladin's horsey. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what else it reminded me of? A yellow card in 6 months.
Yeah, it is free to play.
Yeah, it's free to play from, I'm using finger quotes, Titanfall devs, Apex Legends devs. These 4 motherfucking people on the thing, and I don't know. One of them worked on Guitar Hero.
Bruh. And then, isn't that just a loose term? Like saying, yeah, we got devs that worked on Apex Legends and Titanfall. It's like, oh, what'd they do? Oh, well, he took the notes at the meeting. He was technically on the team.
He brought the coffee to the head of the studio.
Right, like, whoa, wait, you ain't got no director, no executive producer or nothing. You just got the dude that delivered coffee? Yeah. So
I want to remind everybody that every Game Awards, there are 2 or 3 games from studios that are new that worked on iconic franchises. Like, you remember that RTS from the StarCraft guys?
Oh yeah.
Where's that game?
It came out.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Stormgate. Is that what it's called? I think it's called Stormgate. Yeah.
How many people play it? Is that still up? Is it still running? Can you still play it?
I think you can. I'm not sure.
Sure. From the people who brought you Fortnite.
When I tried to play it, it was a long wait before I got a match, and I finally just quit. Like, I just turned it off. So, yeah.
How many of those do we get? Like, from the makers of Call of Duty? The makers, we had this one from the makers of Uncharted. You remember Amy Hennig?
Yeah.
She's working on a Marvel game. When's the last time you saw that?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Not going to lie. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Maybe we need to stop doing that. Maybe we just let the game stand on its own. If it's any good.
Yep. Like, we need to stop talking about this came from legendary. Listen, bruh, whatever. The members of this team, and they do that on Kickstarter too. Like, we have our team of developers have made, this game and that game and worked on this one and that, and it's like, okay.
I want to tell you a story about 2 of the most prominent examples of that. From the makers of Mega Man comes Mighty Number 9. And
Ouch.
then, from the makers of Donkey Kong Country, comes Yooka-Laylee.
Well, that one didn't do that bad, did it?
It wasn't great. There's a reason why there's a remake of it that fixes everything, and it took 8 years to do.
Oh, man, I didn't realize it was that long.
Yeah, it's been that long. It's been that long. Because when Anthony was bitching, he's like, I should get it for free. I kickstarted. I'm like, Anthony, when did you check your bank account?
Yeah, I remember he was going off about.
And then he came back and he's like, "Oh,
that was a while ago." Okay.
That was I gotta look this up now. So Yooka-Laylee release date April 11th, 2017. 8 years ago.
Okay.
Replay came out this year. It's great. It is what Yooka-Laylee was promised to be. 8 years ago.
No, I feel it. Oh man, yeah, we need to stop doing that. We need to stop. This is made by the developer that didn't. Nah, just let the game.
There was only one. I can only think of one big success where that was the case, and that was Bloodstained. Maker of Castlevania made Bloodstained.
Yeah, I like that. I like Bloodstained. That was good.
And how long is it taking him to make a sequel?
Yeah, because that was announced at some show. It might have been last year's Game Awards. I don't remember, but it was announced.
Bloodstained release date was originally June 18th, 2019. Bloodstained 2 is in 2026, so 7 years to make a sequel to Bloodstained.
The next year, but yeah, that's
7 years to make a Castlevania game in this economy. Castlevania NES release date was 1986. Castlevania 2
probably 87.
Release date 1987.
Yep.
Castlevania 3 release date 1989. Seen a pattern here?
Mm-hmm. 1 or 2 years back in the day. Now it takes
Castlevania 4, 1991.
Yeah. See?
Oh, Mega Man's worse. What was this? Mega Man 11 release date was October 2nd, 2018.
Jesus.
And the next one won't be out till 2027. So it will take 9 years to make a new Mega Man.
For robots. For him to fight.
For them super fighting robots. 2018 was the last Mega Man game.
Oh, that's crazy.
Video games, they different now.
Definitely is.
So, yeah, we need to stop with the, this was made by the people from this iconic franchise. Because, Wombat did look up the developers of that High Ground game that Jeff Keighley was so impressed they made in secret and nobody found out because nobody cared. Jeff, let's be honest. Nobody was out here. Look, what's these 4 people from the Apex Legends team doing? When's the last time you heard somebody talk about Apex Legends, like that they were playing it? It's one of those games that a bunch of people still play that nobody talks about, but when's the last time you heard somebody talk about it?
Been a long time.
Yeah.
Long times I've heard people talk about Apex Legends.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So, like, the fact that you're over here going in front of people that made Apex Legends. So that's what they've been doing for the past 10 years?
Right.
High Ground, which is another hero shooter with... Wait, it's got horses.
Does have horses. So they're changing it up a little bit.
I don't know, man. And I got people... It's so funny because when something is overly negative, you get all those people I'm like, you gotta give it a chance. You gotta play it.
Yep.
No. I really don't. I can look at it and be like, I don't want to play that. But you might like it. Cool.
Nope, I understand. Because I play these types of shooters, and that's the only reason why I'm like, yeah, I'm going to try out High Ground.
Sure.
I play that type of stuff. But, like, I don't have high expectations. I mean, it's more I'm just curious about the game than anything because I don't feel like that trailer really explained much other than just showing us people shooting at each other and breaking crystals and riding on horses. Like, so I don't know, but I'm gonna mess with it. But yeah, I don't know why that was the closer. And I guess he kind of explained it. He wanted it to be the closer because more often than not, the closer is always something that's years and years away. And he was like, this is come out next month. You know what I mean? So we'll show y'all this or whatever. Which I guess that's cool, but I don't know.
I really need to start keeping like a log of the games that are announced at the Game Awards and then just disappear for like a decade.
Yeah,
There's a lot of those.
There is a lot of those.
Like, you got your Miyoho verse stuff in there. You got your Warframe in there because we need to be reminded of Warframe every year for some reason.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
I promise you, the people that forgot about Warframe are not coming back to Warframe because you mentioned Warframe at the TGAs.
Yep.
So I'm just throwing that out there. Just a thought. I don't know. And fucking Genshin Impact ruined like gotcha games for the next decade.
It definitely has, because they're all. You know what? Like, I'm thinking back about stuff that's been announced at the Game Awards that we haven't heard anything about. Wolf Among Us 2 was announced at the Game Awards. I loved that first game. That was good. I mean, I think
never
fucking Arc 2 was announced at the Game Awards.
Vin Diesel, man, it was about family.
It's about family.
Yeah, it was like a big Xbox push too. It was like coming to Game Pass. Like, which Game Pass?
Yep. Right.
Like they've changed tiers 16 times since that game was announced.
Oh, man.
Jesus Christ, dude, what are we doing? Video games are too much right now. Like,
it really is.
Like 90% of gamers play like one game. Not just one game, but like 90% of people who play games play one game themselves. Whether that's Madden or FIFA or Fortnite or whatever. But you out here dropping 12,000 games a week and then wondering why did my game sell? It's really good.
Yep. And that's exactly it. And we talk about this all the time. Like, I mean, there's only so many hours in a day.
Yeah.
Like, and you expect these people to pull themselves, I'll play all this games that have 100 hours and live service and wants me to re-up every single month. And it's like, damn, I can't do that for 6-7 games. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus.
Dude, you ain't got the time. I play Overwatch more than most people. And filling out that battle pass takes like 60 to 70 hours a month. Or a season, whatever. Like during a season, it's like 50 to 70 hours, just depending. Like, who has that for 5 games?
Yeah. Like, at one point, I had that go because I was playing Fortnite. I think I was playing Overwatch, and I was playing something else that had a battle pass. And I was like, this is too much. Like, there's no way I'm going to be able to max out all of these because you have to play a certain amount of hours just to hit some of the challenges or some of that stuff. So, like, there's no way. Like, I don't. It's too much. It's a lot.
I can't.
I miss the days of single player games. You just one and done experience. That was great. It was real good. You just move on to another one, not one that I have to go back to and it lasts for the rest of my life.
Well, they're dumping. Like, I understand competitive games or stuff like that. That's, you got to dedicate to it to get good. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
But like, you're dragging it into the single player games. Like, remember the racing game craze where everything has to be online and racing other people? It's like, I don't give a fuck.
Yep.
And we just talked about Diablo. Like, Diablo's like that now. It's like you got to dig around to find the single player content, and I shouldn't have to do that.
Yep. And it's wild too because these same games where now multiplayer is the forefront, it was always the amuse-bouche back in the day, right? Like Diablo, you could play it by yourself. It was just extra added bonus that you could get on there and run around with your friends. You know what I'm saying? Like Call of Duty, great single player stuff. Extra added bonus, we can go on here and do some deathmatch. Like, but now that's flipped. The multiplayer stuff is what's on the forefront, and everything else is just the extra that you're supposed to get.
I have to ask the question in reverse now. Back then it was like, does it have multiplayer? Now it's like, can you play it by yourself?
Yep, that's where we at.
Like, I need to ask that question for every game. Like, can I play it by myself? Like, can I go in there and solo and not have people? And like Call of Duty is a perfect example of that this year. Like, can I play it by myself? You can, but it sucks.
Yep. It's going to be a lesser experience if you do.
Cool.
Like, yeah.
Your campaign's awesome, but I can't play it because I have to have 3 rando 14-year-olds screaming in my ear or something. Like, no, thank you. Oh, and I can't pause it. Bitch, I'm 46 years old. I gotta pee.
Right. Like, look, we old now. Like, it's a nature call. You got to get up and go.
You can't just hold that shit for 3 days like you could when you were 15. You got to let that shit go or you're going to have problems.
Man, they talking about, I was so mad when I came back and it was like disconnected for inactivity. Yeah. I'm like, the fuck? It was the campaign.
Dude, I can't even turn my head in Overwatch for like 2 seconds. Like, it's like, you're be kicked for inactivity. I'm like, bitch, my player left. I'm just waiting on the timer to run down so I can leave the game.
Right? Yeah, Rivals is like that too. They oh my goodness. It's
like you have to have noticed one of my teammates left and a 5v4 is not going to happen. So I'm going to sit and spawn until this timer runs down so I can leave the game without taking a penalty.
Yep, because I'm not about to sit here and just take this L. We're going to be stomped.
I'm going to bang my head against a 5-person team when I have 4 people. One of them's back at the other spawn, like dancing. Like, nah, we're not doing this.
Yeah, I completely understand this.
It literally happened to me the other night. Like, I'm sitting in the spawn on King's Row, and it's like, you're going to be booted for inactivity. I'm like, bitch, the enemy team's standing right outside the door, and I lost a teammate. What do you want me to do?
Like, y'all just want us to run up their KD. Like, I'm supposed to get killed?
Yeah.
Like, it's my KD all jacked up?
Yeah. I was going to walk out to the middle of this and just take a slap to the face. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Walk out and Ryan solo shatters me and then says, hello, would you like to see my muscles?
I forgot they hit you with voice lines after they kill you in that.
Oh, yeah. That totally happened. That was literally something that happened to me the other day. Like, he was chasing me, and we were losing. I was like, well, we're going to lose anyway. So I stopped and said hello, and he shattered me, and he's like, would you like to see my muscles?
No! Oh, shoot.
Oh, man, I've been playing that game too long.
It's okay.
They fucked it up. Did I tell you they fucked that game up?
Well, this season, what else they changed? What happened?
They changed the way controls work on the controller. So they enabled some more auto-aim for people who can't aim for shit. And they auto-enabled it, so it fucked up all my settings that I've had for like the last 5 years.
That's messed up.
So the first game I got into, my controller is locking onto people left and right, like super hard locking too. I was like, I can't play like this.
Damn.
Like you be trying to look around a corner and one of your teammates walk in front of you and it snaps over to him real fast and follows him for a couple seconds. I'm like, I can't play like this. Like
really
I get
trying
you.
To help other people that can't shoot.
Yeah, like I know you Fortnite kids need a little help, but like, dude, I've been playing this game so long that if you try to aim for me, you gonna fuck me up.
Right? No, I feel it.
I was so mad, like I had to quit and go to the practice range because I didn't think about it when I first booted in. I was like, new season, we'll jump into a comp game, see how bad it is. That whole match, I'm like, I can't aim, I can't shoot anything.
You were the reason y'all lost. See?
We actually won that game. I won my first game of the season. I got carried by the rest of my team because I was running around like I was chicken with my head cut off. I couldn't aim at anything. I'm like I look like a stormtrooper hitting the side of a wall trying to hit people.
I got you. I hate when they do that in games where they change the settings and it messes up all your whatever you have set. You gotta go because Battlefield's done that like 4 times now with the patches that they've come out with, and every single time I have to go back in and change my buttons because oh my god, I hate when they do that.
Dude, I shit you not. I spent hours in the practice range perfecting those controls for them to fuck it up in one patch.
Yeah, that's messed up.
I'm still not 100% back, but I'm pretty close.
Because I know people that spend time like that perfecting their controls. And yeah, for y'all, for that shit to get reset, yeah, that's super fucked up.
Oh, yeah, he even tweeted about it. He's like, yeah, we messed up part of the controls. I'm like, why'd you fucking change them? Like, you can add the shit, but don't change my shit.
Right. Anybody asked you to mess with the stuff that was already there, bruh? Fine.
Yeah. You trying to appeal to the Fortnite kids, get them the fuck out of my game. Got no time for you wall-building sons of bitches.
Right.
Oh, anyway. That's the Keegs.
Keegs.
Oh, we running up on it. What we got left? Maybe 2 shows? Maybe 1? I don't know. We got Game of the Year in January.
Yeah, I think 2. more? Maybe
if
one more.
if people do them, like Christmas week's always questionable. Although this week Christmas doesn't fall until Thursday, so we might get an episode next week.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just see. I know that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left working days for the year, and then I don't fucking go back till the 5th of January.
Nice. Yeah, that's what one thing Mr. Pirate was talking about. He's done for the rest of the year, so he's on.
I'm gonna work this week, and then Monday, Tuesday, I think next week, and then I'm off till the 5th.
Hell yeah!
So I'm ready for that.
Catch up on that backlog.
Damn right. Which I'll probably just play Overwatch.
I know. That's what it be. Because I do the same thing. I'm gonna play this game that I've been meaning to play. No, I'm just gonna play this game I play all the time.
Fucking every night I boot up, I'm like, well, I'll play a game of Madden. That'll get me kickstarted, and I'll play some Rock Band, and I'm like, oh, it's Overwatch. Oh, look, it's 1 a.m. I can't play that game. I'm only 20% into.
Yep.
Fucking pissed me off. Anyway, that's it for this week. So unless you got anything else, we'll get out of here. Peace, bitch.
Alrighty. And it goes something like this.